Yeah.
Joining us now, we have Democratic member of the House Oversight Committee, Congresswoman Becca Balint of Vermont. And we thank you, Congresswoman, for coming on the show this morning.
Congresswoman, what do you expect to be happening in your committee in the coming weeks and months?
Really appreciate the question. I was thinking about this morning. How much can I expect when I know that there's a majority on the Republican side on that committee who are election deniers, people who didn't certify the election, and people who peddle in misinformation. So it is difficult to be optimistic, but I am a glass half full kind of gal, and there are important things that we need to do, not the least of which is really investigate something like the post office that in my rural state of Vermont is impacting everyday people. And from my perspective, the real job of the Oversight Committee is to show up and work on behalf of the American people. And my expectations are modest. But I'm constantly trying to find people to partner with.
Well, you know, I worked on the Oversight Committee, and it could get tough at times, but we were able to get things done. I was able to get things done with Elijah Cummings and others. I am curious, though. You know, I'm a big believer, and sometimes it frustrates Mika. I think you can sit down and talk with anybody and make a deal with anybody. I think, but you bring up a great point. How do you deal with, how do you come to resolution with people who are election deniers, who believe in Jewish space lasers, who have spread some of the most horrible anti-democratic conspiracy theories over the past 4 years?
Well, that's exactly it. That if we can't agree on basic facts, it makes it difficult to figure out how to partner.
Exactly.
But I'm hopeful because so many of the people coming in with me in the 118th Congress, we all ran on similar campaign themes, which is bottom line, protecting this democracy. And you were just speaking earlier about the fact that George Santos lied about his family's history in the Holocaust. Well, I actually did lose a grandparent in the Holocaust, and that has been the through line of my career in politics, which is how do you protect democracy? How do you show up every day and make sure that you're defending it? And it starts with lies. It starts with misinformation. And so that's what we've been living under for years now. And I'm ready to go toe-to-toe with these people on what the facts are and shoring up this democracy. You have to believe in it to be in these halls of Congress, and I still do.
Congresswoman, good morning. Jonathan Lemire here. I mean, we talked about the difficulties of bipartisanship there, and we're going to see it on display in the House Oversight Committee, which Republicans have made very clear they're going to use to extract a political price from the Biden administration, everything from policies, fair, but family matters and perhaps other things as well. So how is your job as a Democrat on the committee going to be to combat that, to keep things on track?
So one of the things I keep thinking about is we have to show up as a voice of reason, as a voice of clarity and clarity of purpose, really. And it goes to what I was saying before, that I'm going to be looking for people across the aisle to partner on things that really are impacting my rural state back home. And one of the things that should not be partisan is the issue around postal delivery. So I'm going to try to find those connections, but it's difficult. I was just talking to members of my caucus that we need to, as a freshman class, continue to reach out to other freshmen because we can do a restart. We have to do a restart. The American people are counting on us to find a way to actually get work done on regular people, on their behalf.
A Democratic Congresswoman Becca Balint of Vermont, great to have you on the show. Thank you very much for your service, and we'll see you again soon.
Willie,